Welcome to the Canadian National Ultimate Championships, the first ever. The time is approximately 2:15 in the afternoon on Sunday, August 23rd, 1987. Playing today are the Calgary Cynics
in black
and Toronto's Darkside in orange. Did I mention we're in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada? Now, this has been a round-robin tournament taking place on the previous Friday and Saturday. There were 8 teams. Calgary went undefeated through 7 games, including a defeat in the last game of round-robin play Saturday against this same Toronto club. Toronto losing only to Calgary. Clearly, the 2 top teams are in this final game. We're just about ready for the opening pull. Do you have anything else to mention? Well, let's get set for the start of today's game. And it's making history, the first ever Canadian National Ultimate Championships. Ready to pull here? All right, let's stop it. Calgary gets the first point of the game, completing 8 consecutive passes without a turnover. There was a foul called in the end zone. The defender did not contest it. Rick Collins is getting ready to pull for his team into a very strong wind. And here we go. Toronto needed only 1 pass to score their answering goal. And Calgary was in a man-to-man defense just as Toronto's playing man when the offense has their wind at their back. The score is 1-1. Leader Rick Collins just passed that pass. That's 2 passes they've made. Again, Toronto in a man-to-man defense. Another complete pass. This camera on the field is just about at the goal line, by the way. A great diving catch. They're right on the goal line now. And there's the pass. It's off his hand, and that's a turnover. It looks like Herndon is going to pick it up, and he'll be right in the corner against a strong wind. Toronto has an upwind battle now. That's Dante Anderson, the captain of Darkside, who made that grab. Throws it back, and that's a wild pass. But Toronto comes down with it, luckily.
Thanks, bud.
And Herndon's looking around. He can't find anyone. Finally, Edgar Wettig is open. He makes a nice flick into the wind. Oh! That was Chris Zubarek from Toronto's Darkside. He just lost the handle on that one. And here's the long bomb. A breakaway pass. And he's not quite in the end zone. Biff has got the disc. He's looking for someone to pass to. Oh, great grab, and that's the score, making it 2-1 for Calgary. That was the first time we've seen a zone defense, and it seems to have worked. Herndon gets the disc and throws the second Toronto score that ties the game at 2-2. Once again, it's Herndon to Weddick for the score, right from the goal line. Toronto pulls into the wind. There's Steve Lyman, the amazing Calgary player, ready to make the grab. Toronto blocks it at the goal line. Now they're trying to work upwind. Calgary had a great flow going, a flawless point until they got stalled on the goal line there. Oh, another errant pass, but luckily Edgar picks it up. And the question is, was he inbounds or not? We're going to have to bring this one back to where it was thrown from, and it looks like Toronto will keep possession on this contested call. The score is still 2-2. That makes the score 3-2 Calgary. As the big guy, Pat Harris, makes the grab for the score. That was Ken Westfield who just released that pass. Toronto working downwind.
Nice. Go side. Don't let him have fire. Towards the middle. Towards the middle. Go, go, go.
Apparently there was a pick called, so that goal was called back. And yes, a foul has been called on that play also. Calgary will check the disc back to Toronto. The man getting the disc, Ken Westfield, called the foul. They're right near the goal line now. Westfield finds Anderson. Wait, there's another call here. Toronto ties the game at 3-3. Looked like a lucky score. I'm not sure the man who caught that was the intended receiver. Once again, Toronto pulls into the win. Rick Collins is going to catch it on the fly. And the score is 3-3 now. There's a nice pass to Biff. Biff to Pat. To Grant Burns. And Calgary goes ahead 4-3 after Grant Burns made a very nice curl around cut to catch it right in the front corner of the end zone.
Right here. Middle.
Alex Hughes of Toronto makes a nice grab to tie the game at 4. And here's the pull off to Calgary. And it's a long bomb from Rick Collins. He's looking deep. And it's a great diving grab. Was he in? Herndon didn't make much of an effort at the end of that play, and he's wondering if it was in. Yes, indeed, that was a score. And with one long bomb by Rick Collins, Calgary goes ahead 5-4 to Biff. Well, Toronto answers with a bomb attempt of its own, but it wasn't quite successful. Although you could consider that something of a punt. Now Toronto will be able to set up its zone, trapping Calgary in the corner, hopefully. And yes, it's going to be a zone defense. Toronto has 2 front men and a middle, creating a kind of triangle around the Frisbee. 2 deep men and 2 others in that midfield area. Alex Hughes made that interception right at the goal line, enabling Toronto to tie the score once again at 5-5. Toronto's throw-off went way out of bounds, and Calgary has the right, if they so wish, to bring the Frisbee to the middle of the field. And what's this? It looks like Toronto's in a zone defense for the first time, with Calgary having the wind at their back. And right away, Calgary has a turnover. Toronto's right at the goal line now. A great chance to score and go ahead for the first time in the game. And there's the pass in the end zone, and it's intercepted by Calgary. Donnie Baker let that one get away. Someone seems to be hurt. That's Grant Burns. Calgary can't afford to have Grant Burns be hurt. He's one of their key handlers. Yes, Toronto is going to play a zone once again. This is the first time they played a zone defense, looking into the wind, which is to say Calgary having the wind at their back. Ooh. There's a long bomb attempt. And it's caught. Calgary busts through the zone. Toronto makes the catch in the end zone. That was Donnie Baker. And Toronto goes ahead 6-5 for the first time, and that was also the first upwind goal. Apparently Toronto's strategy of playing zone defense, even in that direction, seems to have worked. And now Calgary will have to work all the way upfield into the wind against the zone defense just to tie the score. Calgary patiently working against the zone. The main handlers, Steve Lyman, Grant Burns, and Rick Collins. That's about 7 passes already. There seems to be a stoppage of play. Some kind of violation was called. Apparently called by the defending player, Dante Anderson, who was marking the disc. After 31 passes, Calgary turns it over. Now Toronto has a chance. Whoa, and luckily they catch it in the end zone and go up by 2, 7-5. Toronto scores once again, going upwind to make it 8-5. Dante Anderson catching it just off the top of the grass. Calgary, after throwing 20 passes, throws the 21st away, allowing Toronto to get the disc near the goal line, score going downwind, making it 9-5 in favor of Toronto. They seem to be pulling away. Here's a long bomb, and it's way out of reach of the Calgary player, Grant Burns. Toronto throws 2 passes into the wind, covering the length of the field, and they go ahead 10-5. These upwind goals seem to be making the difference. They got a little lucky on that first one that Herndon threw from the goal line, but Alex Hughes came down with it and then threw a great pass to Dante Anderson. Now Grant Burns is bringing it up to the goal line. Grant Burns makes a great diving block in the end zone, saving the possible Toronto score, which would have put them ahead 11-5 at halftime. Calgary had showed great patience, throwing 38 straight complete passes before throwing it away on the 39th. Calgary once again will be working it upfield into the zone defense. And Calgary scores into the win to make it 10-6. That was their first upwind goal, and it couldn't have come at a better time. Toronto throwing it away twice on their first pass after forcing a turnover. Now Toronto will be working it into the wind. Stop. There was some dispute as to whether or not he was in, so apparently it will go back to from where the disc was thrown, and Toronto will maintain possession. Calgary calling a foul on the Toronto defender who was being a little too physical. He's going to give Calgary the disc back now.
Were you talking over that mulch?
Rick Collins, who just pulled the disc, was also the man who threw that score to make it 10-7, Toronto in the lead. A foul was called on that throw, and Toronto will get the disc back. Apparently there was contact as the throw was being made by Herndon from Toronto. Toronto in orange. And Toronto apparently made the grab in the end zone. That puts them ahead 11-7 at the half. We're now starting the second half. And since Toronto began the game by pulling to Calgary into the wind, Calgary will pull to Toronto into the wind to start the second half. And it looks like Willie Herndon's going to take it to the middle of the field. Calgary in their man-to-man defense. Dante Anderson dumps it back off to Herndon. Anderson makes a nice grab to Wedig, and he lets it fly in the end zone. Oh, great defensive play. That was Pat, I believe, up against the big, tall Donnie Baker. He's 6'3". All right, here's Calgary going into the zone defense. We've got the handlers, Grant Burns, Rick Collins with a disc right now, Dante Anderson, the captain of Toronto's Darkside. They're swinging it around the defense, tiring out those up front defenders. A nice falling grab by Biff of Calgary. Once again, they work it around the zone. That's Rick Collins off to Grant Burns. Over to, and that's back to Grant Burns to Rick Collins. Swinging it around nicely, showing a lot of patience. Very strong wind. You can't even tell how hard it is to complete a simple little pass in this strong wind. They're making it look easy with their control offense. The Toronto zone pinching in tight. Now Steve Lyman of Calgary is backed up all the way into his own end zone. That's just where Toronto wants them to be. They've got their work cut out for them. Collins directing traffic out there. Then he dishes off to Grant Burns. Strong winds. The score is 11-7. Calgary showing a lot of patience out there. And if they want to stay in this game, the game, by the way, is up to 21. There's no time limit on the game. You have to win by 2. They're swinging it around. The zone catches up with a disc. There's Rick Collins making a nice fake right to Steve Lyman in the middle. He keeps it low. You've got to keep it low into this strong wind. Biff looking for the man. Drops it back off to Rick Collins. It could be that the Toronto defense is getting a little tired out there, especially those two men who have to play up front. Calgary keeps turning him. Oh, wait, there's a stoppage of play. Apparently there was a foul called. Yes, there was. Calgary gets the disc back because there was contact as he made the throw. The Calgary man called the foul. which is his prerogative. There are no referees in this game. All fouls are called by the players on the field. Rick Collins, directing traffic, just gets it over the outstretched hands of Dante Anderson. They're swinging it back and forth, having a hard time moving upfield, making a lot of passes. The more passes you make, the greater the chance of one of them hitting the ground. Biff, once again in the middle. He seems to be finding himself open in the middle a lot. Swinging back to the far sideline, you can see how strong the wind is by that flag. Rick Collins looking for the open man, drops it back to Grant Burns. Burns and Collins handling well over 50% of the passes. They can't get it down the sideline. Toronto has that shut down. Probably going to have to go right back around. Nothing downfield. Oh, a little push pass, and Alex Hughes can't quite get it, and that leaves an opening in the Toronto defense, which Calgary quickly capitalizes on. But the zone catches up again. And Calgary resets their offense, working around patiently. There's nothing there. Let's see what Grant Burns can do with it now. A good fake, he gets it back to Rick Collins. Oh, right through the middle. And there's the turnover that Toronto was looking for. Edgar Weddick quickly lets it go, and he throws it away. Toronto getting a little excited. Had them just where they wanted them, and they threw it away. So it's still 11-7 Toronto. After 28 passes, Calgary scores into the win to make it 11-8 Toronto. That was the first point of the second half, and a very important one for Calgary. And what's this? It looks like Calgary has set up a zone defense of their own. That's the first Calgary zone we've seen today. Let's see what Toronto can do with it. That's Herndon with the disc now. A steady handler. Ken Westerfield. He lets go an overhead into the wind, a very dangerous pass, and sure enough, the Calgary defender blocks it. The zone defense worked for Calgary. And now, as we look from right on the goal line, we'll watch Calgary try to work it in for the score. There's Grant Burns. There's nothing there. Whoops. And that's a turnover. Toronto has the disc. And you saw there how the wind will just pick up that frisbee and take it away. Now, there seems to be some contact here, some kind of dispute. They've settled it. Now, by the looks of it, this zone is very similar to Toronto's. 2 men up front and a middle man forming a triangle. That's Edgar Weddick dumping it back off. Toronto also finds themselves going backwards, and Herndon seems to have thrown it away. I'm not sure if that pass was blocked or not by the Calgary defender. In any case, Calgary once again gets the disc back. Their zone defense working well. Was he in? That's the goal line cone right in front of us there. Yes, that's a score for Calgary. Grant Burns making the grab. It's now 11-9, just when it looked like Toronto was pulling away. Calgary has scored 2 points to start the second half. And they're playing a zone defense now too, even when Toronto has the wind at their back. The crowd shows their excitement as Calgary scores into the wind after a great backhand by Grant Burns. And the score is 11-10. 11-10, Toronto holding on to their lead. And now they're going to have to work into the wind against the zone defense. Toronto managed to bust Calgary's zone and with 16 passes scored into the wind. And now the score is 12-10, Toronto in the lead. And then they'll probably be setting up their zone once again. That's Alex Hughes making the pull. And an impressive pull it is. This one's going to sail all the way out the back of the end zone. That grab by Captain Dante Anderson, and it was a close one. He apparently wasn't aware of how close the defender was. That grab makes the score 13-10. Toronto back on top by 3. Toronto scores into the win after an uncharacteristic Burns drop. Gave Toronto the disc near the goal line. Now it's 14-10 in favor of Toronto. A few quick scores and suddenly Toronto's ahead 15-10 after Calgary had pulled to within 1 at 11-10. And once again, Calgary gave Toronto the disc right at the goal line, and Toronto took advantage of that mistake. There was a foul called on that play, so Calgary will retain possession. Calgary shows a lot of patience, scoring, and makes it 15-11. Toronto in the lead. Now Toronto has the disc after the pull, which we didn't see. And Calgary's zone causes a quick turnover. The Toronto player, Alex Hughes, apparently didn't see the Calgary defender. Now Calgary working it upwind once again into the zone defense. an apparent block by Toronto, but the Calgary player says he was fouled and that the Toronto defender, while diving to get the disc, did make contact. So Calgary keeps possession of the disc. The wind was really gusting just then, and it affected Collins' pass, just carrying it right out of bounds. So Toronto gets the disc. And Toronto quickly capitalizes. That's Derek making the grab in the end zone, so it's 16-11 Toronto. Just when it looked like Calgary might be able to score upwind, they came so close to making it 15-12. But it is 16-11 Toronto, and here comes the pole. Calgary patiently working against the zone. Once again, we see that, whoa, there's a diving block. And Toronto picks it up quickly. They're looking to score into the win. This could be the decisive point they're looking for. Their zone work. They've been playing zone only ever since it was 5-5. There's a nice leading pass to Edgar Wettig. They're very near the goal line now. Wait. That should be a goal, but no, there apparently was some kind of pick, I believe, called. So it will go back to from where it was thrown. Dante Anderson makes the grab in the end zone. Once again, Toronto scores upwind, making the score 17-11. And Calgary faces the unenviable task of having to go into this wind against the zone defense. And here's the zone again. Now Toronto has 7 players on the field, just as Calgary does, but you don't see the 6th and 7th man most of the time because Calgary has to play a lot of short passes. Toronto's deep men are out of sight of the camera most of the time. There you saw one of them come up to the disc but go running quickly back to play his position. Calgary seems to be working it through the zone this time. All right, Dante Anderson made a nice block of that pass, and the diving Calgary player seems to say that he made the catch, though from here it looked like it hit the ground. Calgary doing a great job of moving through the zone makes the score 17-12. And Toronto will take the disc. Let's see if they're going to face a zone or a man-to-man defense. Calgary is showing a zone. No way, says the Toronto player Edgar Wedig when asked if he was out of bounds when making that catch. He apparently was able to see where his feet were in relationship to the sideline. And there, Herndon makes a risky pass, but it busts through the zone. This could be just the pass they were looking for to get through the zone. Calgary sets up their zone defense once again. Toronto goes backwards. That upwind score makes it 18-12 for Toronto, and in a game to 21, it's going to be difficult for Calgary to catch up.
Come on, Calgary! Go, Peter! Stop that, Edgar! Play out, Nick!
Okay, there was a stall called. There's some dispute, but I think Calgary will get the disc. And since they don't have much time left on the stall count, there's the throwaway, which you can barely see, giving the disc back to Toronto. Toronto now trying to score on near Calgary's goal line. That's Nick Gobley with the disc. Toronto in a man-to-man D, and there's a throwaway. There's a throwaway. Now Calgary has the disc. It's a zone defense for Toronto. Oh, Steve Lyman, a very difficult pass to catch. It jumped in that harsh wind, but Toronto throws it away immediately, giving Calgary back the disc. The score is still 18-12. foul was called, so Calgary will get the disc back. They had broken the zone, and it looked like they were about to score into the wind. Dante Anderson, captain of Darkside, makes another catch in the end zone. Toronto capitalizing on that turnover to make it 19-12 in favor of Toronto. Rick Collins has the disc. Toronto staying with its own, and there's a long bomb. He's looking for Grant Burns, and Grant, just at the back of the end zone, he couldn't quite make the grab. Now Toronto will get the disc and head into the win. That's Ken Westerfield, and Calgary goes back to their man-to-man defense. We couldn't see the grab there, but Toronto maintains possession. Looking for the cut, and it goes right off of Westerfield's hand at the goal line. Calgary capitalizes. They score to make it 19-13. Calgary back in its zone.
Looking at the right here for the swing.
Great diving grab by the Calgary player. But Toronto's zone sets up, and Dante Anderson returns the favor with a diving block of his own. That makes the score 20-13 in favor of Toronto. Anderson once again making a nice grab in the end zone. A beautiful diving grab by Steve Lyman in the end zone. The score is now 20-14. Calgary staying in the game. Calgary, and there's Rick Collins throwing it into the end zone, and in that tough wind, it's just too difficult to pass. Ken Westfield's going to get it, and we didn't see it, but he threw it away, giving it right back to Calgary, and Calgary calls a timeout. Anderson took the Calgary player out, and after a long discussion, yes, Toronto will keep possession of the disc on that turnover. And once again, Toronto's trying to put the game away, working patiently. The wind at their back, and there's another throwaway. Calgary will get the disc again. An accidental collision there. great diving grab by Rick Collins after Toronto threw it away again in their end zone. It's 20-14, Toronto in the lead, but Calgary is not giving up. Apparently, the Calgary player called a foul, and after some discussion, the disc will remain in Calgary's possession back from where the throw was made. Calgary trying to work into the wind to score. That score makes it 20-15, and Calgary will pull to Toronto. Toronto will have to go upwind. Anything could happen.
Got one on the right. Got two. Got one behind. On your side, Rick. No one on your side. 2, 3. No hammer. 5. Again. Quick.
With time running out, the Toronto player, Pete Weddick, threw it away in the end zone just when it looked like they were going to score upwind to end the game. Once again, Toronto throws it away in the end zone. And Calgary scores again to make it 20-16. And Rick Collins pulls up. Stops, that is, before pulling. Apparently, perhaps some of his own teammates were offsides. Once again demonstrating how in the sport of ultimate the players on the field call fouls and violations themselves, and they even sometimes call them on themselves, as the Calgary player did just then. So the score is 20-16. Toronto has taken a timeout here to regroup, and it's getting close. Toronto wins the first ever Canadian National Ultimate Championships on a pass from Edgar Wedig to Ken the Legend Westerfield. They completed 31 consecutive passes without a turnover, showing the kind of control that they had displayed earlier in the game, and winning the game 21-16.